Hey everyone, welcome to the 21st video in the rune series. If you're a little lost or a little left behind, go ahead and click that link down below or the card up above to check out the rest of the runes playlist and get all caught up. This Wednesday we are talking about the rune Laguz. Now this specifically means lake, but in a more general sense, it means any large natural body of water. In the Anglo-Saxon rune poem, as well as various other non-rune Anglo-Saxon poems, the sea is described as endless and the journey across it terrifying. It's pointed out that it's wild, untamable, dangerous, but it is also the road to adventure. The Icelandic rune poem describes Laguz in more commonplace, kind of calm terms. It talks of streams, kettles, and refers to water as the land of fish. And the Norwegian rune poem describes a waterfall. However, it finishes off the verse mentioning ornaments made of gold. In many Celtic and Germanic legends, treasure was hidden behind waterfalls. Now, before we move on, I want to mention an interesting side note, just something to kind of keep in the back of your head. Laguz has an additional meaning, and that is leek, as in the vegetable. The leek appeared in quite a bit of mythology at the time, to be used for divination, warding against evil spirits and misfortune. And if you watched my recent video on Awaz, you know the interesting little story of how it was once used as a part of a fertility invocation, and it could be used for preserving things. But back to water. Laguz represents water as the unpredictable, primal, dangerous element, all while it also sustains life. It can bring prosperity, allow for travel, or it can bring about destruction. Consider clean, running streams that hydrate us against still, bacteria-ridden ponds. Seas can be fished in, they can be ventured upon, or they can take down an entire ship and its crew. Laguz is also a transitional rune, and water is a highly transitionatory element. First of all, because of its very movement, but also because of its three forms, as a solid, a liquid, and a gas. Laguz represents the transition between life and death, between consciousness and unconsciousness, and even amniotic fluid. It also has many feminine associations. For one example, in early Northern Europe, there were often links between goddesses and ships, water, fertility, and the life cycle. So if Laguz appears in a reading, it could be telling you that there is new life about to begin. Something is in its transition phase, and it's either on its way in, or it's on its way out and something else is on its way in. It could be pointing to a feminine influence or a need for a feminine influence. It could be pointing to situations, circumstances, elements, or energies that are simultaneously life-giving and dangerous. It could also indicate a need to just go with the flow. This situation is unpredictable. You need to just relax and see how everything turns out. Now in Magic, it is recommended that you combine it with another rune into a bind rune. And that's because Laguz, as you can probably tell, has such a vast definition. So keep that in mind, but it can help bring in rain, aid in transitionary states, and it's also very powerful for easing childbirth, helping with childbirth, and also helping with conception. In general, Laguz can help boost any other rune, but again, keep in mind, water, wild, unpredictable, primal, just go easy with it. And okay, that is everything on Laguz. I will see you all next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. for our next, the 22nd video in the rune series. In the meantime, you can reach me on Instagram or email at any time. And if you enjoyed this video, as always, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps me get more viewers. And leave a comment if you have anything to say or ask. That's it for now, though. I will see you all next week.